Hey guys, sorry for anybody who's on there already. I wanted to get it started early because Steve's usually the one starting it. We're still waiting for the last people to kind of clear out a little bit to move the camera into place and get going. So I'm going to put it back on silent here for a moment. We got some moms cheering from above, and I think we've got some people on different positions. I believe Taylor is going to be on offense today. Evie's going to be on offense, I think, tomorrow. And I'm going to get my handy dandy cheat sheet just because I don't announce as much as Steve does. And I cannot guarantee it will be nearly as entertaining as Steve. Audio check. All right. Steve is on from Phoenix. He's down there with Mason, and he can hear me. He might not want to hear me, but he can hear me. Thank you for checking, Steve. We finally had the group of 8U ladies that wanted to linger right in front of our camera. They left finally. And I think the girls will be getting out there any minute. They are amped up and cheering down there by their door. Here we go. So I was watching as some of these 14ers girls came in. I think there's 2 14ers teams, and these are definitely some taller girls. So this might be their top tier team. But I think we played them before and did pretty well. And the girls should be all warmed up after playing last weekend up in Canada. All right, warm up is over. Yeah, I'm checking out that Natalie's got a nice pink stick. I think that might be new. I don't know if I've seen that one before, but it's pretty awesome. And cheering from the girls. They're ready to go. I will do my best to call the right names at the right times. But after this weekend, I will leave you looking forward to Steve commentating again. I'll be on all weekend. He's down in Phoenix with Mason. And the dude and I are here watching and playing hockey. All right, let's see who we've got for this lineup. All right, 79. I believe that is actually Lexi today. So my understanding from her mother is that she forgot her jerseys, and somebody did have one of the coaches had some spare jerseys in his car, so pop those on Lexi. So number 79 that you're seeing out here on the near side, I believe, is Lexi Green. Let's see. It looks like we've got Taylor there on the forward line in center. All right, it's coming back into our defensive zone. We have McManus back there, along with, I think that's Mac, back there with her, number 30. Mac's trying to send it, or tried to send it up and out. Taylor's going to make some offensive pressure. She's going to try to get it outside the zone there. I might be lagging a little bit here on the video since I'm running the video and the talking. It's deflected by the goalie, but at least we're down in our offensive zone. Nice stop by Taylor, but 14ers got possession. They've got control of it here in the neutral zone, but it's coming into our defensive zone. We got McKinley down there fighting it away. Trying to catch their numbers here. That was definitely Taylor there on the line, blue line with a little tumble. All right, that's McKinley. Let's see who we've got here on the near boards. It's number 16, Franklin. It's coming across the ice. Number 12 is going to pick it up. That's Heidi. Heidi sending it up and into the zone. Hopefully the girls remember we're playing by U.S. rules, not Canadian. Last week they could do catch-up offsides. So they had to get used to that, and now they're going to have to switch back again. But here we got number, I thought that was number 18. It is not easy to see. Maybe that's number 18, so that's going to be Sydney. A little bit of action in front of our, where we need to score. We've got Sydney out there. I see Evie on this near side, and Hannah in center. It's coming to the outside boards. You had Hannah and Sydney there knocking it loose, keeping it in. I see Heidi on these the near boards, and it looks like Evie is over there. Oh man, we're getting some shots on goal though. We'll take it. The offensive momentum is there today. Controlling it, sending it over to Evie on the far side. Evie's going to send it up and into the neutral zone. Again, keeping it in the neutral zone. We're getting caught there, but it's Cat on the far side and Kit Kat on this line. Heidi sending it up. Both of her siblings are playing, or participate. I don't know if they play curling or participate in curling, or what the correct term is, but they are participating in curling nationals this weekend. So a huge shout out to them. Maybe we can get their stream so we can watch a little bit of the curling as well, or maybe schedule their matches so that we can actually go watch some live action curling, learn something new. All right, Evie's trying to send it up to Kit Kat. Kat sent it into the neutral zone. Shot wide right for the 14ers. We're trying to take it up the boards here. Goes just past Kat. Kat's run. This line's trying to get control of it here in the center. 14ers sending it down deep. Evie's going to take the puck. She's going to run right into a girl. Heidi's going to come in behind her, make sure it comes out. Let's see. Looks like I see June out there now. Is that June on the far side? Along with, this is the line with Taylor and Lexi and number 79 there. And here our D needs to get back just a smidge faster and not let those plays get behind them. Fourteeners have it in the neutral zone. Bouncing it off the wall, sending it into their offensive zone. We are going to send it up. It's going to bounce. They're going to ice that. All right, it looks like we have 7 people on. If anybody wants to talk to me, since I can't talk to people here while I'm talking on this, feel free to send a chat. I'm watching on the screen here as well as on my phone. All right, lots of defensive pressure here. We got Mac back there chasing it down behind the net. That was a shot on goal. Natalie's going to cover it. All right, it looks like Victoria's on. I'm happy to stream. I am not nearly as entertaining as Steve. It'll make you appreciate him that much more. All right, here we got a little breakaway. This looks like Evie, if I recognize the skating. She's got Sid in center. That was a nice deflected shot there. We're going to keep it in. Sid's on it. All right. Mac's going to chase him down in the neutral zone. Oh, just passing by all of our sticks. Spending a lot of time in the neutral zone in this game. Usually it just sort of passes through. Lots of volleying there. And it looks like maybe we have Austin back there on D as well. Some nice pressure by Sid. Shot's going to be wide. And back into the neutral zone. All right, I can't quite catch that number on that far side. All right, Mac's back for the puck. Sending it across, trying to get it to her D partner. It's coming back down and around. Mac's going to take it behind the net. Play with a little bit. She's going to send it up. Oh, she was hoping to get it out. But a 14er caught it right at the edge there. Cat's on the puck now. It's going to bounce off that far wall. Cat's going to go grab it. She's going to send it down deep in the offensive zone. Who's she out there with? She must be out there with Kit Kat and maybe Lola. Back into the neutral zone. You can see the size. The 14ers are quite a bit bigger, but we do have strength and precision, and Taylor's there behind the net trying to. Oop, she got tripped up a little bit there. And covered by the goalie. That was a shot by, looks like Lexi in her temporary jersey number 79. Coming back to the line. Heidi's sending it in. There we go. 14ers pass in the neutral zone. Coming down, deflected by Evie's foot. Oh, get it out. Snuck right past Natalie's stick on the glove side. All right, we got Hannah in center. Evie on this near side, Sid on the far side. And it looks like we still have Evie there on D, and she is probably out there with Heidi. Little kerfluffle there near the blue line along the boards where we can't quite catch it. Oh, that was a weak send, Evelyn. All right, Sid's going to push it out. She's going to chase it down. So in offsides, we're starting in the center. Fourteeners taking it down the ice. We got a defensive line change there. So I see Mac is back in there, which means it's probably Austin there with her. All right, we got a little breakaway. This might be Kat. Lola here on the near boards. Kit Kat there in the center. Nice stop by our defense. Good job, Mac. Get some pressure there. And she shoots like way behind the net. She kind of had a free run there. And all right, Mac's going to try to send it up to Lola. It's out into the neutral zone. Mac coming back. Oh, it is right there in front of our net, but luckily. Woo, another bump off our goalie. Man, they're getting lots of shots on goals here. Let's get with it there, D. And on it. Our goalie's going to cover. All right, I think we've got Taylor here in center, which means on that far side we've got June. On the near side we got Lexi and her 79. Lost control of the puck there a little bit. Trying to get it up and out. Bounced off her body. Got it out into the neutral zone at least. RD's going to send it up into the neutral zone. Taylor's got a hold of the puck. That's going to be offsides. And then they ran into each other. All right, it's coming back to Heidi and Evie. Sorry. I even called my own kid the wrong name. It happens sometimes. Evie. That was technically a shot on goal. That would have gone in had the goalie not been there. All right, it's coming back up the ice. We got it bumped out from the... All right, Evie's going to make a turn there. She's going to have forward pressure. She's got... Nice. There we go. Hannah's going to take it down in. She's got Sid and Evie there. It's coming around behind the net. Let's see. Oh, Evie, you could have stepped forward for that. We are again in the neutral zone. Nice defensive actions there by the offensive line, trying to stop their forward momentum into our offensive zone. Sid's going to get back there for a little back check. See if Heidi can get it up and out to Evie. Nope, she's going to send it over to Hannah. Hannah's going to get it up to Evie. Ooh, Evie got a little tied up there. Shot was wide right. All right, Evie's going to take it around behind the net. She's going to send it up the boards to Sid. All right, oh. Evie with your sins. You're a little weak today. All right, Evie's got the puck again. She's going around behind the net. She's going to take it off the wall, sending it up to Evie. Evie to Evie. Maybe that's our lucky combo today. We'll see. Evie taking in center. She's still making forward progress with it. It's in our offensive zone. She's still fighting for it. She's got Sid there in center. Sid's going to go. Oh, man, it just bumped right off the... Oh, Man, and the goalie's in a pileup with her own player. The net was open. So close, guys. So close. All right, Max got the puck back. That's going to be offsides. All right, it looks like we've got Kat and Kit Kat and Lola in. We still have Mac and McManus. Or no, maybe, yeah. Yeah, 26, McManus. So Mac and McManus. Perfect combo. How can I forget? Yeah. 14ers tried to pass it across. Our defense is in there. Mac's going to go push it out. She's going to chase it down here in the near corner, send it up the boards. Oh, a nice deflection. Here we got Kat's got the puck. She's taking it down. She's going to send it in. That was a glove deflection by the goalie. Nice pressure. Oh, man. If that had gotten to the goalie, Mac, that was right on the goal. Nice job. And I will see you in a minute. All right, I'm going to get back to the game here. I was chit-chatting with some of the 14er dads. So the 14er team that we're playing against is an A team, and they also have a B team. And it's about split half and half, which ones are 12 and which ones are 11. And they actually have two girls that are 10Us that are eligible and playing up today. So they do definitely have a mix on this team. I'm guessing that their B team has mostly first years. Oh, Taylor almost had a nice swing shot there. Mac got it through several sticks there, so she can keep it in. Kept it in there on the line. Oh, Taylor, this is your chance, man. We had some nice opportunities there in front of the net. B's got to chase that down. Max there. Nice little deflection that at least kept their pass from connecting there. Oh, man. We got to get a glove on that one, Natalie. We got about 12:43 left to go in the second period. The score will now be 2-0. 14ers. All right, here we go again. We got Evie there on D, which means that Heidi's out there with her. Heidi behind the net, sending it up the boards. Trying to get it to her offensive partner. And look at this. We've got, so this must be the, oh, there, Evie's still out there. I thought we had a line change on O. Heidi's going to take it up. She's going to have a shot on goal. Deflected. It's going to come right back to Heidi. Heidi's going to send it down in again. Our D's going to chase it down. Heidi got to it. Was able to send it back. Ooh. Heidi in the near corner. And another score for 14ers. Score will be 3-0, 11:32 left to go in the second. So I think that I can't remember, it was the number 15, whichever is the tallest girl on their team. I might have to see the numbers again. She's 5'9". I saw her in the lobby and she was towering over me. All right. Kat out there with Kit Kat and Lola. Keeping it in the neutral zone. A little bit of a breakaway by number 20 on the 14ers. Natalie's going to grab it and hold it. Keeping the same lines out there. We've got Heidi and Evie on D. That is not going to be an icing because they can definitely get there, but that's a hooking if I ever saw one. All right, we're going to start off in our offensive zone here. Got a little bit of a line change. We have Franklin in center, flanked by Sid and Evie. We have Mac and McManus. I'm going to come up with like a little code name for them, make their name easier. The Macs. The Macs are on D. It's going to make it easier for me. It's going to be a long weekend. Here we are on a face-off again, Hannah in center. All right, Evie's got it. She's sending it down deep. Mac at the blue, keeping it in. Oh, just popped out into the neutral zone, and that's going to be offsides for the Rough Riders. All right, we got the same offensive line in there. We're going to pop out into the neutral zone and all the way into our defensive zone. Mac's back there to go grab it. She's going to try to send it up. It's going to make it all the way up to Sid. Sid's going to send it neutral. 14ers have possession in the neutral zone. Tipped by Evie. Mac with the defensive pressure popped out to Evie on the near boards. Eve's taking it down the ice. She's going to get taken down. We are on a power play, people. We have 19 seconds left on that power play. Sid's going to go grab it, try to send it up and out. Deflected off Natalie. Max got it. A little bit easy too. I'm gonna say Max got it. Max got it. It'll fit for both of them. Hannah in the fray. Got Austin defending the fort. Popped it out. Back into the neutral zone. All right. I think Taylor's out now. Let's see who else we got out there. I think the Max are still on D. Here comes a 14er. Shot outside the net. Gathered up by a Mac. Taking it down, that might be Lexi. I believe that says 79 on her jersey. Oh, Taylor was right there for the rebound. So close, but good thinking. Evie pushing him up to the outside a little bit late. Oh. All right, it's back in the neutral zone. Because we still have a Mac in there. So they were pairing up the Macs, but now we have an Evie and a Mac. So I was a little confused when, oh, here she goes. She remembered how to skate. Here we go. It's in the zone. Kat's going to make a nice, oh, we're so close. We're right there, guys. And they're going to blow that dead. We might have had Kat and June on that one. It's kind of hard to see the numbers behind the camera here, but I'm trying. All right, now we have Heidi and Evie out together. The lines are back together, which you're out of. A little bit of action there in front of the net. Trying to get it sent away. It's out to Lola. Lola or Kit Kat. Evie's going to bounce it up and off the wall. Nicely done. Too slow for an icing. Nice little poke by Evie. Sending it center. We got Hannah number 16 in there again. I'll believe offsides by us. All right, we got Hannah out there with Evie and Sid and the Max on defense. Evie gunning for it there in the corner. She's going to send it center. Oh, so close by Sid. Bumped out by Hannah. Hannah trying to send it in there to Sid. It touched Sid. Evie and Sid there. Oh, nice thinking centering. We're missing a guy there. Nice stop by Mac, one of the Macs. It's going to go around behind our net. The other Mac is going to go back there and chase it down. She's going to send it up the boards. Nice block with your body. Over to Evie. Evie's got the puck. Hannah's trying to make a nice pass. Can't quite get it off the stick. There are too many 14ers in the way. Oh, we had a nice right there in the center. Mac's going to step up and grab it. Keep it in. Let's center it, Hannah. Eves here on this side. All right. Sydney getting physical. Good job, girl. And a Mac sending it up. All right, here we go. Keeping it in. Sid had her stick on it, but the 14ers have control of it again coming up the ice. Nice back check by Hannah. All right, Lexi's down. Let's see, that might be June. June over to Lexi. We got Taylor there in center. It's going to be an icing. We will come back down to the other side. All right, Steve, I can't tell what that is. Is that a box of popcorn? It's a very small icon on my screen in the chats there. All right, Evie's got the puck. She's trying to get it up and out. All right, both of our D are on the same side again. I'm also getting live updates of my Sun score. They were playing at the exact same time. I feel like that always happens. They are tied going into the third. Nice. Come on, June. Send it. All right, we got Taylor fighting there in the corner. Nice D to D pass. Evie's got the puck. She's looking for a pass there. Nice one. We're sending it. Oh, we had just off. One step too soon. That's all right. We will get that timing down. All right, Cat in center. Kit Kat on the near side. Lola on the far side. Mac. One of the Macs sending it. Cat's going to take it behind the net. She's going to send it up the boards. The other Mac's going to, oh no, sorry. Kit Kat's going to take it, send it center. Lola's trying to collect along those boards. All right, Mac's going to hustle for it. It's going to be on net, but Natalie's going to push it out to Mac. Mac's going to send it up to Lola. Cat's going to grab it. Almost got out of the zone. And I'm like, and that player can just take us right off our feet. All right, we've got control of the puck. Mac's got it. Sending it back up. Nice and slow. No icing. Oh, it's bounce out. Mac's got to rush back. Push him to the outside. Got the other Mac here. All right, looks like we got Sid here. I can tell by the skating. Whoa. That was a high shot. Good job getting your stick on it, Evie. All right, we're back to Hannah, Evie, Sid. I can feel the momentum building. Sid's trying to send it up. She sends it back down around the corner to Evie. All right, popped out to a 14er. Evie's on it. Evie better run. Nice job by our defense or our back check. Whoa. We got that one on camera, guys. All right, Evie in the far corner, or Evie. I'm going to call my own kid the wrong name again. Up to center with Hannah. And that is the end of the second period. The score is 3-0 14ers. All right, here we go. Looks like we are starting with Hannah, Evie, and Sid. And the Max on D. Evie's pushing it up the sideboards. Hannah was coming in to back her up. Max going to come grab it. Send it across the ice for Sid. Pop it out. Oh, nice little grab there, Sid. Hannah's sending it up to Sid. Sid's coming in. She's going to send it down deep. Oh, just popped out. Hannah's going to send it back in. There are going to be offsides there. All right, we have an offensive line change and a defensive line change. We got Taylor in center. We got Lexi on this near side. That means we're going to have June on that far side. It's getting a little chippy over there. June's throwing some elbows. She is not happy. All right, stopped up by June. They're going to tackle her. Heidi pushing to the outside. Comes right across our net. I thought Natalie put her hands on it, but she took them off. Natalie now has her hands on it. That's my favorite way to watch too. Hello, Kat's mom. I just saw the shot of your home screen, which is fantastic. That is one of my favorite ways to watch hockey games from my couch, especially when they're far on a Friday night. Nice. All right. Taylor's got it. She's going to send it. Nice. And we got a little rebound, another rebound. And we finally got one in. Oh, my goodness. Here we are at 12:14 left to go in the third period. The Rough Riders have scored. And that was the line. I think we had June, Taylor, and Lexi. I see Lexi's in the wrong jersey, so I'm having a hard time with her today. And then who do we have on D? Oh, it was Evie and Heidi on D. First score, we only need 2 more to tie this up. We've got 12:14 left to go in the third. It is definitely doable. All right. Lexi's got the puck. She's going to send it back in, right into the pads. I don't know what that's getting called back for. That might have been offsides. All right, Cat in center. Lola and Kit Kat out there with her. That's going to be an icing. We're going down the other side, guys. They're making up the distance to our net. All right. We got a Mac sending it back in from D. Oh, popped out in the neutral zone. A different Mac's going to come pick it up. Sending it up. Got a nice little back check there by Kat. Let's hustle to it, Heidi. Get on it, Natalie. Put your hand down. It was right there. It's been sitting on her pads. We had this happen in Canada, and that team just pushed her with the puck right into the net, and it was a goal. All right. Kat had the puck. Max got the puck. Kat's got the puck. Weird, picking up and dropping pucks all over the place here. It is in our offensive zone. Let's see how fast Kat can go. Let's get down there. That might be Evie. Yeah, they put Evie in. There's a Mac there. The Mac missed it. Mac, the other Mac. Also back. We got Sid there behind the net, sending it out to Evie. Evie's bouncing it off the wall and up to herself. Smart move there, Eves. And she's just going to push the person with the puck all the way down the ice. I like the power there. All right, kept in by one of the Macs. Nice. We got some teamwork going there. We've got people in front of the net. 14ers have the puck here in our neutral zone. Hannah with the pop out. Got Mac setting it up to Evie. Mac's got it behind the net. Sending it up the boards to Sid. We are up and out. Laying at the blue line again. Sending it back into the neutral zone. All right, nice deflection. I think that's Taylor. I can hear her mom, so I'm guessing it is Taylor. June there on the far side. Oh, we were so close there, Mac. That was offsides. All right, we are back to Evie and Heidi here on D. Nice little poke out by Evie. All right, we are out to June. June sending it up to Taylor. Taylor's got the puck. She sends it just a little bit in front of herself and loses it. Here we go. We got June there. With Lexi. Heidi's got the puck. Trying to send it up the wall here. Deflection off of Taylor. June's got the puck out into the neutral zone, into our offensive zone. But the 14ers have control, and we didn't quite get up to the line. Here we go. Our D is sending it in deep on the far side. Hannah trying to keep it in at the blue. Couldn't quite make it happen. Heidi pushing him out to the outside. That looks like Sydney. I could tell from the skating, but I'm not positive. Yep. Because now we've got Hannah and Sid and Evie out there. We got Evie in center. She can't quite get around the body of that other girl. Here we go. This beat a shot that was deflected. And I can't see what's happening over there. But it's Hannah. Hannah's sending a center. Oh, and Eves is right on it. It's still loose. It's still loose. It is still loose. The goalie is down, people. It is still loose. Shoot that puck. Oh. Their shot was wide right. Deflected by Evie-ish there. Underneath Sid's legs. So we were recalling a funny story the other day with Sydney playing last year. We were playing against 12-year-old boys. And she was maybe half the size of some of these guys. And she was playing center, and she lined up next or across from this guy. And he was trying to get the puck, and he just reaches over top of her with his stick and gets the puck from her as they were battling for it. Going back to the other side. Let's see who we've got in here. I think we've got Kat, Kit Kat, and Lola with the max. All right, Mac to Mac. Oh. Teed up there for our center. Couldn't quite get our stick free to make something happen. We're back in our defensive zone. Nice poke by Austie. And Natalie's going to cover. 5:55 left to go in the third period. The score is 3-1 14ers. All right, we got Taylor in. We still got the Max in, but that probably means that we've got Lexi and June in there as well. This was the scoring line. Sorry, my camera's going wild. I'm trying to watch the game, and it's hard to see it through the camera. All right, we got it back into the neutral zone. Taylor's there trying to stop it at the blue line. Sent back. Max gonna go grab it. Fight for it a little bit. She's still fighting. She's still fighting. She got taken down. She got her stick taken away. Now Taylor's in there. It looks like June's gonna send it up and around. And we got Lexi here on this near side. Nice deflection by Lexi, but we had all three offensive people within arm's reach of each other, and we were not at the goal. There's definitely some graping. Nice little pop by Austin. Oh, Taylor's going to come get physical. She's going to send it up, and the shot was high. Shot wide left. Got centered up. But we got, let's see who nabbed that for us. That's Hannah that came and grabbed that. All right, still in there. That looks like Evie on that far side. Max still in there. That D's been in there a while. Deflected by Natalie. It's going to come up. All right, let's see who's got that. That might be Little Mac sending it in the neutral zone. All right, going to our offensive zone. Face off, we've got Evie. Oh, Evie tried to make a shot. Got caught up in 14er's feet. She's going to hustle back and collect it. That's going to be offsides. Hannah, Sid, and Evie. Evie and Heidi on D. All right, 14er's taking it back. Evie's going to stop it. She's going to pop it up. Send it again. Oh, come on, girl. Those sends are weak today. Oh, Evie losing her feet. All right, Evie's got it. She's got Sid in center. She's got Hannah there, sending it down center. Let's see if Heidi can get here. Send it in. Heidi sending it down deep. All right, stop by Evie. Sent it into Hannah. All right, nice little stop by Evie there. We're at the red line, sending it up to Evie. Evie over to Sid. Oh, we almost had a nice little backhand there. We had a, yeah, that's going to be a foul. Foul, penalty. I don't know what sport I'm watching anymore. We got about 1:17 left in the game. We're going to finish it off in a power play. We're hopefully going to make something happen. Make this a closer game than it is right now. All right, let's see who we got out. We got Franklin, Sid, Evie, and the Max on D. That's going to be an icing. Back into our offensive zone. 1:08 left to go in the game. The penalty will run the whole time. Oh, it was right in front of there. We almost had a nice little poke in by June there. Or, is that June? Nope. 79 would be Lexi. All right. We got Evie's back in. Oh. Nice stop by Mac here at the line, keeping it in. We have pulled our goalie, which is why we have so many people out on the ice. And that's going to be offsides for sure. All right, we got Lexi with the puck. She's taking it up. She's trying to send it up and in. Or to Evie. Hannah up and into the zone. Hop back out into the neutral zone. That's Lexi sending it down deep. Oh, Sid going after the 5'9" girl. Send it. Oh, man. That was so close. We got about 2.8 seconds to go here, people. But that was some nice, that was a nice little play there in front of the net. Nice send by Evie on D. All right, and that's the end of the game, guys. Score is 3-1, 14ers. We will see you tomorrow at South Suburban in the afternoon sometime, and then again on Sunday, because the fun will just continue.